Hey everyone, welcome to Logan's Mosh Pit. Glad to have you here. Do me a favor and please subscribe if you haven't already. Today we're going to do another episode of the Setlist Snubs series. In this series I'm going to bring up a few songs from different bands that don't get played live very much. However, I'm going to give you some reasons why I feel like those underrated songs actually deserve to get played live more often than they do. If there's a specific band you guys want me to talk about in a future episode of this series, please leave a comment down below. I'll check your feedback. Today we're going to go over some underrated Kiss songs that have almost been kissed goodbye live. Kiss is arguably the most mysterious and charismatic group ever. They excel at being different. Each Kiss member dons this cinematic face paint and slips straight into their assigned role. They basically set the precedent for implementing gimmicks within a rock band. It's nearly impossible to decipher the character from the individual behind the face paint. Kiss definitely raised eyebrows. Some thought they were crazy. They disrupted the rules pertaining to what a music career entailed. People were dumbfounded, especially during their early years, as they jabbered on about blood rituals and human sacrifice, not to mention spitting blood, breathing fire, and launching rockets. They put on unforgettable displays, caused crowds to hold their breath collectively. They were unlike anything we had ever seen, practically doing stunts out of a movie. At a steady rate, the flabbergasted folks dissipated, palpable queasiness simmered down, while the tried and true gimmick simply became synonymous with Kiss. While other bands fished for scrutiny through their equipment, Kiss instead underlined noteworthy appearances. Their legendary looks may receive more recognition versus their seemingly superlative music. I'm also utterly convinced that Ace Frehley has the most contagious laugh, not just in music, but in the world. His laugh will make your day, trust me. I'm glad YouTube has preserved Ace's laugh. Now, as always, I want to enlighten you on some reasons why all bands, not just Kiss, favor performing certain songs live and outright dismiss others. I review these reasons so new viewers don't get left behind. However, if you've watched the Setlist Snubs episode before, feel free to skip ahead a few minutes. The first reason is casual fans are perfectly happy only investing time in hit songs. For example, with Kiss, tunes like Love Gun, Lick It Up, and Rock and Roll All Night. Songs that frequently receive radio stations' blessings. Not taking away anything from those classic songs, but I believe Kiss's prowess is not limited by a strand of popular tracks. Another reason would be boundless pressure emanating from fans, and believe it or not, fellow band members essentially forces a band to stubbornly follow an infallible routine of adding their most popular songs to the set list to keep fans there cheerful. If they leave the show satisfied with the song selection, then they're more likely to buy tickets to a later show. Reason 3 is tunes stemming from an album that primarily received tepid reviews, such as Carnival of Souls, The Final Sessions, Hot in the Shade, and Peter Criss will brawl and ultimately get defeated before they get an opportunity to make the cut. Fan reaction would probably be stoic at best. The next reason, the fourth reason, would be now and then a band gets exasperated by a particular tune. As a result, they part ways with it. They intentionally choose not to bring it with them live. Reason number 5 is casual fans surpass hardcore fans in terms of population. This advantage makes a band far more likely to respect their wishes before hardcore fans. The last reason why a handful of songs get committed to the set list and the rest are rejected is a specific song proves too challenging to copy live due to all the technical effects imposed by studios. Now that we've covered all the potential reasons, let's travel towards some exhilarating Kiss statistics found on setlist.fm. I'll put a link to setlist.fm down below. To find setlist.fm, just go to Google, type in a band name followed by tour statistics, and then tap on the first result. Setlist.fm offers a gateway into a vast treasure trove of knowledge regarding albums, songs, tours, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. According to Setlist.fm, Kiss has been on the road since 1973, and during that time, Rock and Roll All Night has accumulated top marks, standing tall at 2,213 renditions. This is their baby. To put that number in perspective, if you listen to Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss 2,213 times in a row, non-stop, without any breaks at all, not only would you have a headache, you will have wasted 373,997 seconds, or close to 4.3 days. With those enlightening stats in the rearview mirror, I want to transition to 5 underrated Kiss tracks, which in my opinion you can't live without, plus a bonus 6 track that I usually refrain from adding. I usually stick to 5, unless I really believe the 6th track was absolutely necessary. This time it was. I'll also leave a link to all 6 songs coming up in the description below. Starting off with Tears Are Falling from Asylum. It has been present at 420 shows, 19% versus Rock and Roll All Night. Leave it to Kiss to take a sad topic and sculpt it into something awesome. They maintain their composure while flinging dejection into the lyrics. The carnivorous guitar solo was the best takeaway for me. Tears Are Falling could be solid enough to make you forget why you were sad to begin with. My second choice happens to be She, derived from Dress to Kill. She has headlined merely 178 shows. She was a tad longer than the 3-minute bullseye Kiss typically aim for, but the extra minute was by no means a deal breaker. A stylish opening riff lets listeners know it will not be denied. The story woven details an enchanting woman who reduces all spectators to drooling fools. The vocal teamwork among the quartet was as euphoric as ever. I think it's fair to say She deserves a 10. Next, I went with a track titled Shaundi, which first appeared on Unmasked. Unfortunately, Shaundi has barely got a turn at 63 times. Shaundi was rather poignant overall, describing someone who wants to exit a relationship, but their lover continually convinces them to change their mind. It kind of surprised me that, as impervious as Kiss can be, Shaundi essentially took the wind out of their sails. Despite toning down their notorious Take No Prisoners pace, Shaundi sounded anything but sluggish. It was a really tranquil experience, one you will want to relive again and again. Continuing on, Goin' Blind takes center stage, originating off Hotter Than Hell. You'll be lucky to see Goin' Blind on the set list, with a disappointing track record of 54 times, quite possibly the most quirky Kiss lyrics ever. You're so young and so much different than I'm 93, you're 16. I'm sure a lot of fans heard these lines, said, "Did I hear what I think I heard?" Rewinded it, heard it again, and threw up. Nevertheless, the drawn-out delivery was incredibly spellbinding, and if you can get past the odd lyrics here, I would consider this Kiss song a keeper. Coming in 5th, A World Without Heroes, calling music from the Elders home. It is brushed up against live repertoire on a minuscule 34 occasions. A World Without Heroes was dazzling from start to finish. It left me stunned. Easily one of the top contenders for most moving and heartfelt Kiss offering. Picturing an alienated place where nobody will rescue you, an environment where you're completely self-reliant. Maybe Kiss was hinting at the lack of brotherhood, becoming more ubiquitous with each passing year. Even though this isn't my favorite Kiss track, I think it represents the holy grail of passion from them. Finally, I want to give a shout out to Hooligan off Love Gun, Nearly at Rock Bottom, live with 14. This is the striking bonus track that I mentioned earlier. It earns the gold medal today. The comical lines were the main components that won me over. I love songs that can make you laugh when you listen to them. This is one of those songs. This is one of those songs that improves your mood right away. The vocals were steadfast, the guitar disarming, and the drums equally stellar. If you've been searching for a song that matches your rules are made to be broken mindset, then here it is. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Leave some other underrated Kiss tunes down below. That does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Until then, rock on.